Hey YouTube, it's your girl Juanita Franklin. Come to you guys with another vlog on today. As you guys can see, I am currently at the hospital with my disabled daughter, Triana. My autistic daughter. I had to rush her to the emergency room tonight because she was having chest pains. She was having pains in her stomach and she was having bad headaches. And she also had a bad fever. So we at the hospital. They ran all kind of tests on her. They saying something about her lactic acid is real high. I don't know what that is. I never heard of it before. They were saying they running more tests trying to find out what's causing it. They were saying it might be her appendix. If it's her appendix, they're gonna have to do surgery. Or they saying it might be an infection that's causing her lactic acid level to be high. So anyway, guys, I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on with her. Talk to you guys in a second. Okay, bye. Okay, YouTube, so I'm still at the hospital with my daughter. I've been here, like I said, since 2-something this morning. Like I told you guys, I had to rush my autistic daughter, my disabled daughter, to the hospital at 2-something this morning because she was having chest pains in her stomach. She was having headaches, and she was off and on having a bad fever the last 2 or 3 days. So I had to rush her to the emergency room at 2-something this morning. She was literally screaming in pain. And so I had to hurry up and call the ambulance and get her here. And I'm glad I did because, like I said, they ran some tests on her. And they said she got something called lactic acid. They said lactic acid is high. I never heard that before, guys. It's my first time. They said it got something to do with the blood. But they said they trying to get to the bottom of what's caused her lactic acid to get high. They were saying that it could be two things. It could be she got an infection, or it could be that it's her appendix. So they basically saying that if it's her appendix, they're going to have to do surgery on her and get her appendix out. So I guess they're going to have to do like major surgery on her. So anyway, guys, they got her heavily sedated and drugged up, and she's knocked out sleep. So I'm going to show you guys her in the hospital bed. So yeah, they got her heavily sedated, guys. So they had to sedate her because some of the tests my daughter, but she's been autistic and she's nonverbal. Some of the tests they ran on her, she cooperated with. Some of the tests they tried to run, she wouldn't cooperate. And they trying to do one main test on her that she won't cooperate, and that's the CAT scan. They trying to run the CAT scan because they want to know what's causing her lactic acid to be high like that. And they trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, what caused it, what's really wrong with her, so they know how to treat her. But she haven't been cooperating with the CAT scan they trying to do on her. So now they have to sedate her to knock her out, put her in a deep sleep so they can do the CAT scan on her. So they find out what's going on. So they saying she might need surgery. If it's her appendix, they say she's gonna need surgery. So anyway, guys, I'm still at the hospital. I'm very tired. I've been up literally most of the night. I barely had sleep last night. You know, my daughter been sick the last 2 or 3 days. So, you know, like I said, she was having chest pains. Her stomach was hurting, and she was having headaches. And she was having real bad fevers that was coming and going. Then she was sitting on the couch. She just kept dozing off because she was burning up, and her head was just dozing off, sleeping. So I had to give her some Tylenol and stuff for the fever, and I gave her Tylenol because she kept saying she was in pain. Then she kept pointing to the window, trying to tell me she want to go to the hospital. And I said, "You want to go? Where do you want to go?" I said, "You want to go to the hospital?" She's trying to say, yeah. So I said, okay. So yeah, so last night she got worse, and I ended up Had to call the ambulance and rush her to the emergency room. So we still at the hospital. I don't know if they're gonna keep her or not, but I will be keeping you guys posted and update on everything. I hope my daughter be fine. I love my baby. I'm tired, guys. I was up all night operating on barely no sleep, so your girl is tired. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, bye. Okay, YouTube. I'm still at the hospital. Your girl is so tired and freaking exhausted. I've been up all night, half of today. I'm so tired and so exhausted. But I'm still at the hospital with my baby. She's still heavily sedated. She's knocked out sleep. They heavily sedated her. Um, they got to do one more test on her, which is the CAT scan. She went down there 3 times and she kept getting nervous and jumping up and wouldn't let her do the CAT scan. So they brought her back in the room, had to sedate her some more, trying to make sure she's good and sleep before they take her back down there. So I'm hoping they're going to do it and get it over with. And I hope she don't jump up and get nervous and jump. Because my daughter, she's easy to get nervous. Like I said, she's autistic. She was born nonverbal. She couldn't walk. She couldn't talk when she was born. She didn't start walking until she's almost 4 years old. But she's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. She's just innocent and sweet as a baby. She don't bother no one. She's a sweetheart. I love her. I wouldn't trade her for none in the world. And yes, me as a mother, it hurts me to see my daughter sick like that. You know, I love my kids. I love my grandbaby. You know, no mother want their kids to be sick. You know what I'm saying? Or hurting. Because when they're hurting, then that hurts you. You know what I'm saying? So, I love my kids. All 3 of my kids. She's my special baby God gave me. She was born special need child. She's born different from other kids, but I wouldn't trade her for nothing in the world. I love my baby. With everything I have, I love my baby. And yes, it do hurts me that she's laying up here sick like that. Like I said, they were saying her lactic acid is high, and they're trying to get to the bottom of what's causing it to be high. They were saying that it could be either an infection or it can be her appendix. And they saying if it's her appendix, they're going to have to do emergency surgery on her. So, guys, ooh, child. It's hurting me right now just even see her even sick, you know. It's hurting me, period, you know, because I love my baby. I love my baby, you know. So, I just hope she get better and stay better. You know, because like I said, she's a sweetheart. She don't bother no one. And it's a lot of kids like her all over the world that was born with autistic spectrum disorder, was born disabled. Some got autism spectrum disorder. Some got cerebral palsy. Some got Down syndrome. Some got ADHD. You know, different kids. You know, some of them just been born with different disabilities. But they be sweethearts, and you know they can help the way they are. You know they cannot help the way they are. You know, and I love my daughter with all my heart, with all my heart. You know, I wouldn't trade her for nothing in this world. So yeah, I'll let you guys let you see her again. She is heavily sedated. She is knocked out. Sleep. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I just hope my baby get better. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, guys, I will keep you guys posted and updated. Okay, bye.